In Israel's war zone, explosions and rockets can come without warning. Like this volunteer camp near the Gaza border.
Yes.
The sound of laughter at a lunch break of burgers and brownies organized by Israel's civil society to feed its war-going soldiers is suddenly broken by this sound. This is the new normal in Israel. And as you see in these images, people barely wince. It's so routine for them. So, as I mentioned, we just heard the sound, very specific sound of an explosion in the distance. I'm going to try and understand what just happened.
This one is a launch of rockets. It's not regular rockets, it's actually a missile because it's a long distance and it comes from Gaza. Gaza is in that way on the east side of us. It's about 63 kilometers from here. And this launch is a missile. Yeah, the bomb was
So,
really...
you're saying the missile has come from Gaza from the Hamas side?
Yeah, from the Hamas side. Actually, the whole Gaza is Hamas side. There is no other places in Gaza. Everyone is Hamas.
So, as the Israeli military prepares its offensive, we heard that explosion. It happened very quickly, but we have the gentleman here explaining to us that it was a missile that came from Gaza from the Hamas, as the world waits to see when and how the final assault will take place. In fact, this is now so part of everyday life that there is even an app that sends official alerts to warn citizens when to duck and seek security in a shelter or a safe house.
Okay, we have an application with the alert about we call it the red color in any situation that we have rocket attacked in some place. For example, my city, okay, Rehovot. I push it now and I check what's going on, okay? And we have a lot of information about educational activity, for example. But in the moment that starting attacked, they starting to alert for the people, and they know if you are using any other application, this application coming, put you a red screen and tell you that we have an alarm. For example, last time I get a message, rocket and missiles fire, and yesterday evening, okay? So here we have the timing, time arriving, we have a 1.5 minute till the rocket coming to our place. So we know exactly how long time we can run to the shelter.
We experienced the sound of explosions and rockets a second time in a single day during a live show. Plumes of smoke fill the air above us as we hear rockets in the distance, one after the other, multiple explosions in minutes in the middle of our live broadcast. I just want to interrupt you because I was paying attention to you, but as I'm speaking, I can actually hear the sound of explosions in the distance behind me. And of course, in the broad area of Tel Aviv, you do have Israel's iron domes that do intercept missiles that come in from the Gaza Strip. But I have heard in the last actually 2 to 3 minutes, about 7 to 8 explosions in the distance. Alan, this is every evening in different parts of Israel since these clashes have begun. But I just wanted our audiences around the world to get a sense of what it actually means to live with this shadow. There are safe shelters in most people's homes. There are, people are living with this right now and waiting for the time that they can live normally again. And as I'm sitting here, there's a surreal quality to this evening because I literally heard multiple explosions in the distance. Alan, this is everyday life. This is the new normal. There were shots of when I got off at the airport, there were shots directing people to a bomb shelter at the airport. And I'm hearing these explosions now in the last 5 minutes, multiple explosions, probably intercepted rockets by the Iron Domes. Alan?
You know, it is. First of all, it's since 2005. Israel
Yes.
left Gaza completely in 2005, and then a year after Hamas took over. And since then, they're shooting rockets on civilians in Israel. And it's astonishing that the international community, again and again, is questioning our need to act against it. I don't want to be dramatic, but really it seems that there is bias in the international community where Israel is the only country that cannot defend itself. And as you're talking, my mother is sending me a WhatsApp. Where are you? Because missiles are being shot to where I live, and I need to confirm that the kids are at the house with my wife in order to be in a bomb shelter. And this is a reality that no one can accept. I don't think any one of you and any one of these of your viewers and any one of your families can accept that from time to time, when Hamas decides, they can shoot rockets and missiles towards Israel. And this reality needs to stop. And the expectation is the international community as well to say, enough. Enough is
Yes.
enough.
This is what every evening in Israel looks like as it readies for a final assault on Gaza. In Israel with cameraman Anoop, Barkha Dutt for Mojo Story.